Arsenal strike agreement for 1st January transfer deal with announcement imminent. Arsenal have found a solution and struck a transfer agreement today. Arsenal and Nottingham Forest may have discovered a way out for struggling defender Oleksandr Zinchenko. The City Ground outfit have been considering terminating the Arsenal left-back's loan spell early following his disappointing performances. The matter has been made more difficult by the absence of an exit clause in his contract and limited room in the Gunners' first-team setup. Nevertheless, a breakthrough could be imminent, with reports suggesting Zinchenko is poised to move on. According to Dutch publication De Telegraaf, Ajax are attempting to complete a deal for the Ukrainian as soon as possible. An agreement has reportedly been struck with Arsenal to bring him in on loan until the end of the season, with just minor formalities remaining. With the 29-year-old set to become a free agent in the summer, Ajax are understood to be eager to secure him on a permanent basis when the campaign ends. It is suggested Zinchenko would be open to a transfer to the Netherlands. Ajax are believed to be in discussions with his representative, Giorgio Mendes. Since joining Forest on deadline day in the summer, Zinchenko has managed just 10 outings for the side, appearing only 5 times in the Premier League. He has slipped even further down the fullback hierarchy following Ola Aina's recent comeback from injury. Speaking ahead of Forest's draw with Zinchenko's parent club on Saturday, Sean Dyche confirmed he had held discussions with the player regarding his future. Whilst Dyche stopped short of explicitly stating Zinchenko had been granted permission to depart the City Ground, his comments strongly suggested that scenario. "We have spoken to the player and made it clear in his situation. He is aware of that, so we will see what happens," the Forest boss said on Thursday. "We will see what happens. We are being very open with him. He is a thorough professional. He has been, and I am sure he will be going forward no matter what." Forest subsequently secured a 0-0 draw against Arsenal, with Zinchenko unable to participate due to eligibility restrictions. The result could prove crucial for Dyche's side in their relegation fight, as they now sit 5 points above the drop zone. Chelsea agree personal terms to sign £56 million star ahead of Arsenal. Chelsea have agreed personal terms with Jeremy Jacquet but will still need to improve their bid to sign the Rennes defender and Arsenal transfer target. New Blues boss Liam Rosenior is keen to bolster his defensive options after replacing Enzo Maresca at Stamford Bridge earlier in the month. Rosenior has made a mixed start to his reign at Chelsea, beating Charlton in the FA Cup and Brentford in the Premier League, either side of a Carabao Cup semi-final first-leg defeat to Arsenal. While the former Strasbourg boss has repeatedly talked up the talent of his Chelsea squad, he is believed to be hoping to sign a new centre-back before the January transfer window shuts. Enzo Maresca was left disappointed by Chelsea's decision not to sign a replacement for the injured Levi Colwill last summer, and Rosenior is also keen to strengthen in that area of the pitch. Chelsea first expressed interest in French centre-back Jacquet 6 months ago and have stepped up their transfer efforts since the January window opened. Jacquet signed a contract extension at Rennes in May, but did so with the agreement that he would be sold should a suitable offer arrive, amid interest from Arsenal as well as Chelsea. But it is the blue side of London that appear to be at the front of the queue to sign Jacquet, with Chelsea agreeing personal terms with the player, according to Fabrizio Romano. It is claimed Jacquet is excited about the possibility of joining Chelsea, but Rennes want a club record sale fee of around £56 million to sanction his departure. Chelsea have so far shown a reluctance to pay over £50 million for Jacquet and hope Rennes backtrack on their transfer demand and sell him for cheaper. Rennes could use Arsenal's interest to pressurize Chelsea into paying more, with the Gunners known admirers of a player who has been tipped as a future France international. Jacquet, 20, starred in France U19's run to the Euro 2024 final and was subsequently named in the team of the tournament. Big spending Chelsea are yet to make any January signings, but often wait until nearer the deadline to work on deals. They have cut short one loanee's spell at Chelsea, however, with Facundo Buonanotte heading back to parent club Brighton ahead of a summer move to Leeds United. "We thank Facundo for his efforts throughout his time at Chelsea and wish him well for the future," the Blues said in a statement. The Blues have tasked Rosenior to get Chelsea back into the Champions League, with the club currently 6th in the Premier League, 2 points outside the top 4 places.
Chelsea were far from at their best on Saturday, but still managed to beat West London rivals Brentford 2-0 thanks to goals from João Pedro and Cole Palmer. Piero Hincapié suffered an injury during Arsenal's Premier League clash with Liverpool at the Emirates, creating further concern for Mikel Arteta ahead of a demanding run of fixtures. The defender had been drafted into the side as a replacement for Ricardo Calafiori, who has himself been sidelined with a long-term injury, leaving Arsenal short of options in a key area of the pitch. Hincapié's absence has significantly reduced Arsenal's depth at left back. At present, Miles Lewis-Skelly is the only remaining fit specialist option in that position, but he has fallen out of favor with Arteta. The manager appears reluctant to place full trust in the youngster, preferring more experienced alternatives whenever possible. Defensive concerns ahead of key fixture. Arteta's selection choices underline those concerns, with Jurriën Timber seemingly preferred ahead of Lewis-Skelly when cover is required on the left side of defense. This situation has highlighted the importance of both Hincapié and Calafiori to Arsenal's structure and balance. Their continued absence has limited Arteta's flexibility at the back and forced adjustments that are less than ideal. The timing of the injury problems is far from convenient. Arsenal's next Premier League opponents are Manchester United, a side buoyed by recent results and under new management. United arrive with confidence, defeating Manchester City in their previous match, while Arsenal were held to a frustrating draw with Nottingham Forest. That contrast in momentum will not have been unnoticed by either camp. Hincapié's fitness update offers hope. Despite those challenges, there is cautious optimism within the Arsenal camp. According to Football London, there is a possibility that Hincapié could return in time for the weekend clash against the Red Devils. Such a development would provide Arteta with a welcome boost and ease some of the defensive strain currently facing the squad. While Calafiori remains unavailable, the potential return of Hincapié would allow Arsenal to approach the fixture with greater balance and assurance. The Arsenal still possesses a strong squad capable of responding positively to recent setbacks. Facing one of their biggest rivals, Arsenal will be eager to reassert itself and return to winning ways, knowing that improved defensive stability could prove decisive in a match of such importance. Arsenal have now failed to win back-to-back Premier League games after being held to a goalless draw with Nottingham Forest at the weekend. The result came following a 0-0 draw against Liverpool, leaving Arsenal without consecutive league victories for the first time in recent weeks. The timing was particularly disappointing, as Manchester City had suffered a defeat to Manchester United earlier in the day, offering the Gunners an opportunity to extend their lead at the top of the table. Missed opportunity against Forest. Arsenal were widely expected to overcome Forest, a team struggling near the relegation zone and beaten by most Premier League teams this season. Despite dominating possession and creating several chances over the course of 90 minutes, the Gunners were unable to break down a determined Forest side. The draw emphasized the difficulty in converting opportunities in tightly contested matches, highlighting areas of vulnerability in a squad otherwise regarded as one of the league's strongest. The result also underlines the importance of consistency in a title race. Dropping points against lower-ranked teams can quickly allow chasing teams to close the gap, putting pressure on a team that has otherwise shown resilience and quality throughout the season. Winning against teams near the bottom of the table is crucial to maintaining a lead, and Arsenal will be acutely aware that 2 successive draws are not ideal at this stage of the campaign.